I haven't done this style in a minute. I have D as my answer.
It is D. Very good. Okay. Let's try to make one a little bit harder for you. Let's say it's 3p minus 4q over p minus q, where p is -1 and q is 1. This is a no multiple choice, a free response type of question that you could see.
Of 1 over -2.
So what would your final answer be? I mean, it would not be, I mean, is there a better way to write that? And by the way, there's a small error in your calculation.
Let's see. 3 minus 4. Oh, what? This is a negative. Well, can I just write a negative for both or a negative as the whole thing?
This would
Oh, I
so
see.
this would not be accepted in the free response. First of all, because there's no negative answers allowed
Oh, on an SAT, there's no negatives.
on the free response grid.
Oh,
I
okay.
was going to pull that up here, grab a snippet of it. It's like a built-in check. Like if you get a negative answer, it's just be like, maybe I did something wrong. See, there's no, whoa, that was terrible. So there would be no way to
Oh, I
enter
remember
this.
these boxes. Okay.
Yeah, there's no way, but you could do 1/2. That would be okay. But not -1 over -2. Okay,
So
good job on that.
wait,
Any
I have
question?
a question. Just because
Yeah.
I didn't know that the test was like that. So when I see it, I have to write my answer out in that box, like how you just
Yes.
did.
Well, I don't actually know how the computer works. I think they just grade the bubbles, but it's to help you.
Do you know
They're
if it's
not grading. They're
online
not
test
grading.
or
Online, I think you're just clicking.
yeah? But then I see. Okay, good to know.
All right. New problem here. Take a look at this, please.
All right. I'm sort of, I think I have my setup right, but I don't remember my next step. I think I can solve this, but can you just guide me? So I have negative 1x squared minus 2x plus 5.
So the issue here is you're substituting in for X, and that's what I did not here. You're gonna put that number in for X, just like you did in the previous ones. So I recommend writing it where the variable's in parentheses.
Mhm.
So that number takes the place of the variable like that.
Oh, and then you're multiplying?
Yes.
Okay, I can do that.
I'm gonna step away for 30 seconds, but I'll be right back with you.
Okay.
All right, I'm back. Do you have an answer for me on this one?
Yeah, 8.
It is 8. Very good. Okay, so let's try another one here. Free response. Evaluate for X equals -2 minus X squared minus 4X um, plus 3.
This is equal 27.
So I'm gonna, here's kind of your hint. Try that one more time.
Why did I put 4 there? Hold on. 15.
So you have to square before you multiply by -1. That affects this first term here.
All right,
You
then I
square
think that's what's
first.
messing me up because I had you have to square it first, so it's 4.
Yes. And then you negate it.
So it's actually -4.
Okay.
So -4 plus 8 plus 3.
So what is your final answer?
7.
It is 7. Okay. Let's try another one here. Make it a little bit different, but kind of the same. Evaluate for X equals -3, 9 minus X squared minus X.
So just like the last one, I square it before the negative comes into play. Does it equal -3?
That is not the correct answer. I'll just
Wait,
write
but
it.
I thought so. You don't. It doesn't. All right, hold on. I'll just see.
Try it one more time.
I have 9 minus 9 plus 3, so that equals
Okay,
+3.
you got it. That's good. Okay, let's transition to solving some equations. So this is unlike the previous problems where you actually can try the answers, and I'm okay with that. If that's the strategy you want to use, you're welcome to put the numbers in and see if that works. You can also directly solve for the variable. It's totally up to you.
B.
It is B. Did you try the answers or did you solve it?
I solved it.
Okay. So here's a problem where you probably do want to solve it directly because you don't have a calculator and these numbers are fairly large to try and multiply by.
D.
Okay. And did you solve that directly?
Yeah, I did. I did solve again.
All right. So when you add 67 to both sides, when you subtract 49p from both sides, you get 33 equals 3p and p equals 11. Very good. Okay. So some other types of solving uh, where here's a new question. Sometimes it is worth giving the numerical answers a try. Maybe trying these. Problem is though, if they don't work, you've still got to solve it. And yeah, that's kind of like, well, that's up to you. I mean, I don't know the right answer. It depends on your comfort level with solving or not. Now, if you try to solve it and you get this step where you're like, I'm not really sure what to do, but you can kind of get it down to a couple of answers, that might be okay. Might be good enough. Just give this one a try. See where you're at.
But if I am going to do the plugin, that number replaces for y, right?
That's exactly right. Yeah. So yeah. So I'm gonna step away for 30 seconds, but I'll be right back. Let me know what you come up with here. All right. How are you doing on this one?
It's going okay. I plugged in B and A, but those didn't work out. So now I'm trying to solve it.
You actually tried A, the fraction?
Yeah, did I do something wrong there?
No, it's just that like you wouldn't necessarily want to try a fraction. Like they're not the easiest path here. I mean, you would try the numbers.
Oh, I see. I thought because I was already working with a fraction, it'd be easy to.
Well, you, so yeah, and I mean, now that you've had a little time to work on this, the answer actually is either A or D. So the whole point of me giving you the problem is to show you that like you could try the numbers sometimes and they don't actually help. These are not correct. And what happened here when you said, okay, I tried A is actually the answer here. So you could also try the answers, but if you don't reduce them correctly, that's just as bad. Um, if you pre-reduce here, the 5 and the 5 go away, that becomes -12. Is -12 plus 11 -1? Yes.
Right.
So it's tough. It's like, well, what's the right strategy? And it's like, I don't know. It depends what you're comfortable with. Depends what you like working with. And what the answers looks like. That's why there's entire classes dedicated to test taking. You got to learn all the strategies and figure out, what's going to work for you. So here's another one like it to try.
I think I got it in B. I should probably check C and D, but my answer makes sense. So
If your answer works, there's no, you don't want to get in the habit of checking things that don't. So your
yeah,
answer is B.
yeah.
Did you solve it or did you try the answers?
I tried the answers. I went
Okay,
across, but I
that
started in A
that's
and then went to B.
that's fine. That's totally fine. Okay, so just because there will be a free response question, gridded response here, let's have you solve this and give me your final answer here.
So I would distribute the 1/3, right?
That is a possibility, yes.
Okay, I think this is where this would make or break if my answer is right or not. So I'm just gonna ask. I have 1/3 x over 24. When I'm dividing, um,
I think you meant this. Now, how do you undo a
yeah,
fraction that's multiplying? You could
flip
divide,
it.
it's better to multiply by the reciprocal.
Yeah,
So does that help to answer what you
yeah,
should do next?
72.
It is 72. All right, here's another problem like that to try.
Oh, C.
Okay, and any questions on that?
No, I solved it. It was that was a good one.
Right. All right, so there are other types of equations to solve on the test here. They're- Where, okay, you have variables on both sides of the equations now. You've got some fractional answers, some not. So you really have to decide if you're going to try the answers or direct solve.
Mhm. A.
Just try the answer, or did you direct solve it?
Pardon? Oh, I just
Did you?
solved it.
Okay. All right. Very good. Okay. Now this is where we take a little turn here in the terms of solving. So Um, you'll sometimes see non-numerical answers on the SAT, like no solution, all real numbers, and you have to remember what those refer to. So I'll help out here. If you get an answer like 0 = 0 or like 5 = 5 or -2 = -2, that's all real numbers. No solution would be like 0 = 1 or -5 = 2 or two different numbers. So same on both sides
Yeah,
and then different on both sides.
1 second, my bad.
Sure.
Sorry, someone came in. All right. Wait, so I missed this part about the writing though that you have on the screen. 0 = 1. Can you re-explain that? I'm sorry.
So if it's all real numbers, you'll get something like 0 = 0 or 5 = 5 or
Oh,
-1
right.
= -1. Basically the same on both sides. No solution would be like 0 = 1 or 5 = -1 or they're different on both sides.
I see.
And the choice here is, well, you could put the numbers in and maybe they work, maybe they don't. If they both don't work, then it's one of these and you had wish you had solved it from the beginning. And again, I can't tell you which to do. I can only say, you got to be prepared to do both.
Hmm. I'm getting no solution.
Okay. I believe that is correct. All right. Very good. So here's a related problem, similar problem to that.
of 4x minus 4 equals x minus 4. And then I'm
So
subtracting.
did you multiply this 1/4 into both,
Yeah,
which is essentially dividing by 4? So
so infinite.
this is the same on both sides. Yeah, so it's infinite.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so next, before we get to the next question, you can look at it, but give me a moment here to add a few comments. So kind of the same type of question you're doing. Exactly one solution means there's an ordered pair. Like you get X and a Y. Now in this case, you get X equals a number. Infinitely many solutions we've seen already is like that's like the 0 equals 0. No solution is 0 equals like 1. It will never be at least two solutions. Or there's actually only three. So they always throw in a weird one for the third. But this one has to be solved directly. You have to work it out directly. You can't. Probably answer is you have to see how it works out like you've been doing.
Exactly one solution.
Okay, what is that solution? What did you get for X?
X equals 9.
Okay, did you write 7x minus 3x plus 3 and then 4x plus 6?
7x minus 3x.
That -3 gets distributed into both.
Dang it, I left that second 3 as a negative.
So that's not a big deal though, because this right here is the more important one. What is 7x minus 3x? Should be 4x plus 3. Even if you wrote minus 3, it still actually wouldn't have changed it. When you have the same variable on each side, when you subtract it, what happens to the variable?
Well, it goes away. There's no more x, right?
Right. So this is 3 equals 6. If there's no x, that's what maybe you're missing about B and D is there's no variable.
So this would have just been, well, 2 over 1.
There's no variable left. And are these the same on the left and the right?
Oh, no.
No, so it's no solution.
Oh,
Okay, we're gonna transition here to a new topic. If I write this and I tell you this, what's the value of X and what's the value of Y?
X is 4 and Y is 3.
Okay, so what we're saying is the first number in the ordered pair is X, the second number in the ordered pair is Y.
Right.
Okay, now I'm very direct. I wouldn't have shown you that if you weren't going to use it on this problem.
Okay.
So are they giving you X or Y here?
No, we're getting Y.
They're giving you Y.
Does that mean we won't know our X for the whole problem and we're
That's
solving for
right.
X?
Well, you're solving for
Okay,
X.
I'm
All the
seeing
answers are X's here.
D.
What is your final answer?
B. X equals -3.
Yeah, okay. Yes, that works. All right, now let's say I write it differently. I say find Y so that -1 comma Y solves or solution to -3x -4y equals let's go as 17.
Y equals -3.5. But you said on it, oh, you said on your own rights that it can't be a negative.
I was thinking about that as thanks for calling me out on that. You're right. This would not be on there. So if I changed
Oh,
it
okay.
to, plus, then it's plus or something. Yeah,
Hmm.
we can reconcile that, but
No, I
good
got you.
good find on that. That is something to think about because you don't want to you don't want to write down an answer that is not even close to correct.
Yeah.
So, all right. So grab. Okay, so another type of problem you will see is literally just a system of equations where they give you the ordered pairs, the x's and the y's, like we were just talking about, and you don't have to solve it. You don't have to use any of the methods you learned last year. You can literally try the answers. I am certainly okay with that. Here's one for you to try.
All right, well, I'm getting 7 = 8, but I don't, none of those are gonna pair up with these options that I have. So,
Yeah, I would have recommended strongly to try the answers. Let's try and get you to see that. Now, there's a small little shortcut here. One is, the first is that y is double x. So the only one that even has that is this one right here, or y is double x. So
mhm.
6 times 1 plus 7 times 2, does that equal 20? It does. The other thing is, when you try answers, you should start from the bottom up. They're designed for you to try them all, and then the last one is the answer. So try this one here. Start from the bottom up. See if you can come up with the right answer there, please.
And these answers have to work for both sets of equations?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, okay.
Did we try that last one there?
Nope, I was about to, because, yeah.
That,
Well,
that,
I
that,
started from the bottom. I went A, B, C, but I found C didn't work, so, yeah.
okay. All right. It is that bottom one there. Good job. So we're all set